For the next 4 weeks, 21 players will compete in a lie, cheat, and steal tournament. Tonight, the first 7 players will compete. 2 of them will become finalists. The only thing is, more than one of them could be a cheater. Welcome to the Lie, Cheat, and Steal March Cheatness Tournament.
How dare you impugn my fever?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
So we're going to meet our first 7 players for tonight. We have 3 groups of 7 who are going to compete for the game. I had each player do 2 things. One of them was to pick a number between 1 and 60 off my board. 24 had cheater behind them, 36 had honest player behind them. All I will guarantee in each game, there is at least one cheater in this game. There is at least one honest player in this game. Your goal, as always, is to find cheaters. If you do that, you keep all your money. If you fail to find a cheater, you lose half your money. Same rules as always in that case. And the other thing I had you do was take a pick off this board. You all picked bonus off the wall here. 10 of them are good things, 10 of them are bad things. The best is immunity. The worst is 1 vote against you for the current round. So, players for tonight are Tom, Allie, MK, Joe, Carmen, Jared, and Nate. Each of them has picked a number. We're going to see if they want to use their advantage in the first round tonight or hold on to it. If at any point during the game you find the number 10 answer, you get to pick another advantage off the wall. Tom, you are first. Do you want to use your advantage in round 1 or hold on to it?
That there's always a chance I could be eliminated in round 1. I will use it now.
All right. Tom, behind number 8, we have for you no timer. So these first 2 questions, you won't get 30 seconds to talk it out. We'll go right into the question.
Great.
All right. Allie, do you want to use yours or hold on to it?
I think I'm gonna wait.
Okay. MK?
Let's hope 13 is lucky.
All right, 13. Behind it, we have clear the board. So if after everyone has gone, you can keep answering questions on that category. As long as you keep getting right answers, you can sweep the whole board, add that money to the bank. Joe, do you want to use yours or hold on to it?
Yeah, I'll use mine.
Okay, behind number 17, another $10 into the bank. So since I'm staking every team $10 already to start, bank starts at $20 tonight. Very good. Carmen, do you want to use your advantage or hold on to it?
Oh, yep, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Hold on to it. Okay, Jared?
I will use it.
All right, behind number 10 for you, we have you lose your rollover. So not too bad. Nate.
Great.
I'll hang on to it.
Okay. So the only other rule that's different than a normal game, beyond the fact there's more than one cheater, is any ties will be broken by the highest scoring player of that round as opposed to our normal tiebreaker because there is the potential for multiple cheaters. Let's get started here with our first 2 questions. See if we can find a cheater. Everyone here wants to know where in the world is Kate Middleton? Just name these locations where she is. Okay, number 1. 2. 3.
Very tall.
4. Yeah, I don't know that all of these are to scale. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, so the timer is not in place. We're just going to start with the first player. Easiest one's worth 50 cents, down to $5 for the hardest. Tom, what do you want to go for?
Okay, I think I know the $3 one, but I absolutely know that the $2.50 one is the Arc de Triomphe.
Arc de Triomphe is right. 250 for you. 250 into the bank. Allie.
Okay, I do have a question because it's been a while since I played.
Sure.
If I get it wrong, will I still be allowed to guess like when if it rolls over to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I am gonna go out on a limb and guess that 5 is Mackinac Island.
Mackinac Island. No, sorry.
Darn it.
MK.
350 is a Space Needle.
It's not the Space Needle. I'm sorry.
Oh
No.
no, it's the other one. No.
Joe.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 350 is the CN Tower in Toronto.
That is it. The CN Tower in Toronto.
Yeah.
Carmen.
The only one I really knew was Arc de Triomphe in France, but somebody stole that. The $4 one, what if I don't know the name of it? Is that in Australia, a bridge in Australia?
Yeah, I need the name of the bridge if you're going for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off of it. I don't know.
Do you want to roll over to somebody?
Roll over to Tom.
All right, back to Tom.
I believe that the $3 answer is the Lincoln Memorial.
That is not the Lincoln Memorial. I'm
Oh.
sorry, no. Jared.
I know that one. I should have gone for that one.
Is $2 Christ the Redeemer.
Christ the Redeemer, yeah. And Nate.
I'm pretty sure I know the 450, but if 3 isn't the Lincoln Memorial, then it's the Jefferson Memorial.
Yeah.
They
that's the other
they have
one.
similar builds. Jefferson
Yeah.
Memorial. Very good. I will say that these look probably more realistic than the ones I've seen of her in the last month. Okay, would you like to use your clear the board?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do as many as I can. First one is Taj Mahal.
Yep.
Second one is Epcot.
Yep.
Third one is the Gateway Arch.
Yep.
And
Can you use your rollover when you're clearing the board?
No.
is number
Good
4
question.
my best guess is it called the Tower Bridge?
No, sorry. That's in Australia. It's the Sydney Harbor Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Four
Is that
fifty is
Yosemite?
Yosemite and $5.
Should have done
Bad
it.
joke on my part. That is Middletown, New Jersey.
Oh my God.
Famous
I should have
Middletown.
just gone for Yosemite. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Or as Donald Trump says, Yosemite.
Yosemite. Yeah.
No one in our audience yet to be making money, but when we do have audience members here, they will get to build up their bank as well once everyone is gone. Double money question before we vote. Here we go. Name the 10 most recent westerns Clint Eastwood has appeared in. $1, the number one answer is the most recent, down to number 10 for $10, 10th most recent. Allie, you are first.
I can only think of 2 movies that might be on this list. And one of them was my parents' first date, and that is The Outlaw Josie Wells.
The Outlaw Josie Wales, really romantic first date movie.
Very romantic.
Number 6.
Oh, good.
Very good. MK.
True Grit.
True Grit. No, he's not in either version of True Grit. Joe.
I'm not sure how far back this goes, but I think he was in a movie that I think is from the mid 80s called Pale Rider. I'll say that.
Pale Rider. Yeah, that's actually the 3rd most recent.
Oh, this
Very
goes back
good.
a ways.
Yep. Carmen.
I'm gonna say, I just know, Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. Yeah, that is number 2.
The only other one I knew.
Right? You knew the same 2 I knew.
Jared.
All right, I'm risking going off the board here, but let's say Paint Your Wagon.
Paint Your Wagon is a Western he was in. It's a little too old for this list, though. Sorry. But a great movie about a throuple. Nate.
I was wondering if I'm risking the same thing, but I remember him in High Plains Drifter.
High Plains
Which-
Drifter is number 7. $7
wow.
for you.
There's
Yeah.
3 older. that are still on.
Yep.
That's a movie that I only know because it was a Beastie Boys song title, and so I looked up the movie.
And Tom.
Okay, Joe and Nate took the two that I was thinking of.
This is a hard one.
It is,
You have a rollover if you want it.
no, I'm not gonna use my rollover yet. Oh, okay, I'm going to go with Two Mules for Sister Sarah.
Two Mules for Sister Sarah is number 10. Very good, Tom. Not only do you get
Nice.
$10, you get to pick an advantage off the board at the beginning of the next round. Take a look at the other ones here now that everyone is gone and to clear the board
Nice.
was used in the last one. Cry Macho, an utterly ridiculous title. Honky Tonk Man. Bronco Billy. Joe Kidd. And Kelly's Heroes. All right.
That wasn't a Western.
It called it a Western when I looked it up. I know. I'm going by the genre description on the internet.
What's the plot of that one?
Oh, they're trying to steal gold from a German bank or something like
Oh yeah,
that.
that's why it called it that, because it was like guys on a treasure hunt, even though it's in
Yeah, yeah.
it has the tropes despite not being in the American West.
Right.
You had $10 automatically. Joe found another, so your current total is up to $68. Very good. Okay. Here are the totals for round one. Keep in mind, like I said, guarantee there is one cheater in the game at least, and one honest player at least. Find the cheaters, keep all your money. Talk it out. What do we think? Who's a cheater?
Well, that's pretty good. None of us got 0.
That's true.
No zero Mustels.
Nope, not yet.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It's weird when you feel like you could be surrounded by cheaters on all sides.
Springtime for Hitler was a Western, right?
Yes.
I don't have anything to add to the conversation, but I did find a Clint Eastwood movie I watched with my parents not that long ago called Where Eagles Dare. That's why I was asking when y'all started talking about it, because
Yeah.
it's set in like Austria and they're on a
Yeah.
cable car.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Not a Western, but
Well,
same.
well, don't tell us where they dare, because I don't want you to spoil it. Where was it? Where did they dare?
A cable car. That's the scene I
The
remember.
Eagles could have flown him to the cable car and saved the whole plot of the movie.
Maybe that is what happened, and I zoned out because it's a Clint Eastwood movie.
It's easy to do. Would anyone like to add anything before we make our first vote of March?
I'm not accusing him, but I'm saying Tom's number 10 answer was real suspicious. But at the same time, sometimes Tom comes up with those. He's seen a lot more movies than I have, I think.
He did sound like I thought the same thing at first, and then after I realized he kept talking about more Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
movies that he's
I
seen,
think it just took him a while to
Yeah,
choose
no,
one.
that
It's
that
not like
one
he.
came out while I was in high school, so I remembered it.
Any last
And
thoughts?
I think most of the spaghetti westerns came out, in like the '60s.
Yeah, they did, because Once
Yeah.
Upon a Time in the West was after all those, and that was still in the 60s. So
Yeah, I mean, I almost went with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but I'm pretty sure that was a 67, 68, something like that.
That's where I was like, if the list were name his 10th through 20th Westerns, I would have been right there.
Exactly.
Where Eagles Dare was 1968, just so y'all know.
all right, I need the 7 of you to please lock in your votes. Get a
Oh.
cheater out of the game. You keep all that money. All right, the votes are in. Let's see if we have found a cheater right out of the gate. Okay, we are going to start with Joe.
I don't know that he's cheating, but I felt like I had to vote for Tom.
One against Tom. All right, Tom, who did you say?
In retaliation, I voted for Joe.
That's a good word, retaliation. All right.
Fair enough.
I've got to give Susan credit for that.
Yes, it's a great word. All right, Carmen, who'd you say?
In honor of National Women's Month, ladies first, Allie.
All right,
That's not how
Jared,
you're
you
supposed to
decide.
honor women.
Right. Thank you.
Votes for women. Oh wait,
First round, I typically vote for the lowest score, which was me and Carmen.
all right, we're all over the board here. Nate,
I said Tom also just because I didn't have any real reason to vote for anybody in particular.
2 for Tom. MK,
I said Joe just because.
2 for Joe, 2 for Tom. Allie, what'd you say?
I can't read Tom or Nate's poker faces well enough, and I know Joe the least, so I voted for him.
3 for Joe, and he is the first player of the month voted out. Sorry,
Wow.
Joe.
I'm
Now it's the
sorry.
moment of truth. You have to
Sorry,
know.
Joe.
Were you a cheater?
No.
Joe was not a cheater. I'm sorry, you lose half your bank, $34. Joe joins our audience. He will start building up the audience bank, which will be able to be won at the end of all of this. We have 6 players left. We'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to the first semifinal of Lie, Cheat, and Steal March Cheatness for 2024. One honest player has been booted from the game. We are down to 6. And in our last round, Tom found a number 10 answer, meaning he gets to pick another bonus off our wall here. Tom, what number would you like?
Let's go with 16.
16. All right. Tom, would you like to use your bonus?
Sure.
All right. This time, see if you got immunity. You did. You have found the immunity, Tom. You cannot be voted out this round. Very good. And that is very important because these semifinal games do not have immunity challenge rounds. So you cannot be voted for this round. Allie, would you like to use yours or hold on to it?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do mine this round.
All right, Allie, let's see what you've got. Uh, nothing at all. Sorry, but at least doesn't hurt anything. Carmen, do you want to use yours or hold on to it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Tiebreaker. So for the next tiebreaker in this game, you will get to break the tie, no matter when in this game it is. And Nate, do you want to use it or hold on to it?
I'm saving mine for marriage.
All right, hold on to it. Since we do have someone voted out, we do now have someone in our audience, which is Joe. And like I said, everyone's been staked $10. Joe, at any point, you're welcome to privately message me a bet on the game. If you say an honest player is going to get voted out, and you're right, that's 1-to-1 odds. Predicting a cheater getting voted out is 2-to-1 odds. Name the player who gets voted out is 3-to-1 odds. Any other bet, you can make whatever you want, but it's 1-to-1 odds for anything else. I know we get creative with our side bets here. We'll continue here.
Last year, we just kept betting on catchphrases Ian might say.
You did, and you were usually right. All right, I have 6 players left. Question is this: name the first 10 actors listed in the closing credits of Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. That is the original Pirates of the Caribbean film. 30 seconds, then we'll go to MK. Go.
Johnny Depp, Keira Knightley, Orlando Bloom.
Jeffrey Rush.
Those are the 3 I know. You said them all.
Was
Pretty
Jeffrey
sure-
Rush in the first one?
He was the villain, wasn't he?
I guess
Jeffrey
so.
Rush was the bad part. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ghost
The
one.
bad pirate.
Yeah.
The bad
Yeah. Some pirates are good.
The bad pirate. MK.
Let's go Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush, who played the bad pirate. He's number 2. Yeah, $1.
I was hoping he'd be higher, but okay.
And he came back in later ones as not such a bad guy.
Can't bet on Carmen's whereabouts.
Maybe Carmen is Carmen San Diego.
We'll have the other players go and then have Carmen go last when she comes back. Jared.
All right, really testing my memory here. I think Jonathan Price is in it.
Jonathan Price. Yeah, number 8. Very good. $4. Nate.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley is number 4. Okay. Tom.
I've never seen any of the movies in this franchise, but I know Orlando Bloom was in one of them, so Orlando Bloom.
He's number
Really
3,
missing out. They're
150.
delightful.
Allie.
There's only one person left that I know, and I'm hoping that in order, do him in order of appearance, and now I feel like he came in later, so he might not even be on here, but I've got to go with Johnny Depp because I don't know anybody else.
Yeah, he was in the first one. You're good. Johnny Depp, 50 cents. There's Carmen. And it's her turn to give an answer.
Oh no, they took
Sorry.
everything. Oh no. I have no clue. So when all else fails, I go to Prince. Prince. How to say
Prince.
somebody named Prince?
Oh, they would have been so much better with Prince. Let's see who made the
Yeah.
board.
It would have been.
Joe, do you have any answers you can make some money for the audience with?
I don't. I wish I did.
Okay. It's a tough one. You got the easier ones. Jack Davenport, Kevin McNally, Zoe Saldana.
Really?
She's the other name in it. Yeah. Trevor Etienne and David Bale. Yeah, Zoe Saldana before she was super famous.
Is Kevin's
Good.
middle name Rand?
Has she just always
Yeah.
been in $100 million movies? Just
Apparently, yeah, she just shows up when she hears
She's
$100 million. All right. I'm going to give you pairs of college players. You need to tell me the college they attended.
Okay, get your pens and pencils out and just listen.
Michael Jordan
Okay.
and James Worthy, Christian Laettner and Grant Hill, LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, Bill Walton and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Tim Duncan and Chris Paul, Pete Maravich and Shaquille O'Neal, Paul Pierce and Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird and Carl Nicks, Magic Johnson and Draymond Green, Steph Curry and Derek Rucker. Tom will have 30 seconds to talk, then we'll go to Carmen. Go.
Okay, I know everything except 7 and possibly 10. I'm kind of taking a guess on 10.
I know
$1
10.
is North
UNC.
Carolina. Yeah,
$2 Duke.
$2 is Duke. 3, they did not go to college. 4
Oh,
is
good
UCLA.
job.
5
is
is
Wake.
Wake Forest. 6 is LSU. 8 is Indiana State.
That is 30 seconds. Carmen, you get to go first.
I'm gonna go with Larry Bird and Carl Nicks, Indiana State University.
Indiana State is the college. Very good. $8, Carmen. Jared.
$6 LSU.
Pete Maravich, Shaquille O'Neal, Louisiana State. Very good. $6. Nate.
Magic Johnson is Michigan State.
Magic Johnson, Draymond Green, Michigan State. You were right. $9. Tom.
Okay, I'm going to take a chance here.
Dang it.
This is one of the ones I'm not sure about, but I believe that Steph Curry went to Davidson.
If you are
It was
right,
either
you have
him
another number
or
10
Seth
answer and
Curry.
another advantage to pick off the board next round. Derek Rucker, Steph Curry, Davidson is the right answer. Very good. $10. Allie.
Derek Rucker, is that the guy from Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know as many
I
as
think
Tom.
that's Darius Rucker.
Yes.
But
I didn't know as many as Tom, but I did know that one, so I'm mad that he got to go first. So
Sorry.
I will go with one of my ACC teams, Tim Duncan and Chris Paul at Wake Forest.
Wake Forest, of course, $5. And MK.
well, if Wilt Chamberlain isn't KU, then everything about my life is wrong. So
You're right. You're right.
You are right. It is Kansas. Very
forgot
good.
that.
$7. Now we're going to go to our audience, and Joe is the only player. So as long as he keeps giving right answers, he can keep adding to that bank. So start with the ones you know.
I was gonna say Kansas, so that was disappointing.
Good.
But yeah, 4 is UCLA.
Yep.
3 is no college.
Yep.
2 is and 1 is North Carolina.
What do you say 2 was?
2 is Duke.
Yeah, you got the rest of them. Very good. $10 more into the audience's bank. All right, in the bank at the end of round two, nice $88. Find a cheater, keep all of that. Here are the totals for the round. You all did pretty well. Talk it out. What do we think? Who are we suspicious of?
Okay, nobody say that they're suspicious of me for knowing basketball players that mainly played in the 70s and 80s, because I've been begging calling for a category on that ever since I joined.
And if there's a tie, Carmen picks the.
Correct. Carmen has
Okay.
the tiebreaker right now. So the first tie of the night will be broken by Carmen.
Good to know.
Well, I don't want to be honored for International Women's Month by being broken. So
Too late.
we support women's rights and women's wrongs here.
It's me. I'm women's wrongs.
Oh, I've got immunity this round anyway, so
You do. Tom has
Yeah.
immunity.
Don't worry about that.
You cannot vote for Tom this round.
You can just pit
What if
us
we
all
want to
against each
anyway?
other, Tom.
It'll
Yes,
mean nothing.
community.
So you got to vote for one of the other five.
I was actually really worried when I saw the basketball question come out, because I was like, they are going to think I'm a cheater for sure, because I remember the Davidson upset. I don't remember what year it was. It had to be like late 90s, but
I can't remember who they
Steph was
upset,
playing for
but I
them
do
then.
remember.
Yeah. Now, I've never heard of Derek Rucker, but I know where Steph Curry went to college.
I just had to find a second. Keep with my theme. I thought just having one player for each school would be too hard. So it probably wouldn't have been knowing this crowd, but that's fine. All right. So keep in mind, Tom has immunity. He cannot be voted for this round. Need the six of you to please lock in your votes. Votes are in. See if we have found a cheater, and we'll be keeping the full $88 in the bank. Tom found the big one. He found the immunity. So we are going to start with him. We know he can't be voted for. Tom, who'd you say?
I'm trying. I think I said Nate.
One for Nate. Carmen, did you stick with your Women's Month thing?
Ladies first. Yes, MK.
One for MK, one for Nate. Allie, who'd you say?
I said Jared, because who the fuck is Jonathan Price?
Oh. Oh, watch Brazil. Jared, who'd you say?
Well, happy ladder safety month. I said Allie.
MK.
I also said Jared, because who is Jonathan Price besides just some vague British dude? Probably.
Oscar-nominated actor Jonathan Price is too vague for this game. Nate, who'd you say?
I admit I'm the same level of unsophisticated with non blockbuster center of the poster actors, and I voted for Jared also because I couldn't vote for Tom and I couldn't vote for me. So
3 for Jared, and he has been voted out of our. I'm sorry,
I
Jared.
never
You
knew
have
his
to know.
name.
Were you a cheater?
Sorry.
I was not.
He was
Sorry,
not
Jared.
a cheater. I'm sorry.
No, it's
He
fine.
joins our audience with Joe. Now, the good news is the audience has
Jared
just
gets in
made
on
all of
the lucrative
$2.
side bet game.
Joe
But I
did
also
successfully bet an honest player would be voted out. So we are down to 5 players,
bet.
2 honest players out the door. We'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to the first round of March Cheatness on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 2 honest players voted out of the game, meaning we know there's still at least one cheater in the game. Could be more than that. Once again, Tom last round uncovered a number 10 answer, meaning he gets to pick another bonus off the wall here. Tom, what number would you like?
Let's go with 4.
4, okay. And would you like to use it now?
Yes.
All right. See what we've got. Tom has number 4. Behind that is... Oh, Tom, I'm sorry. You don't get to vote this round. That hurts. Carmen still has her tiebreaker that holds for the rest of the game or until it's used. And Nate, would you like to use yours or save it another round?
Sure, I'll use it.
Okay. Behind number 18. You have gained a rollover. Very good. You have 2 of those now. Just
I got something out of that.
sorting them. Yeah.
If you roll over twice, you're just right back where you started.
Then I have to answer it.
It's not double there.
It's not 2 left turns.
It's not 2 people playing Uno throwing draw 2s.
Right.
Reverse, draw 2.
All right. So this is round 3. There are 5 of you left.
That
Here we
one
go.
was hard about the like unofficial board game rules.
Name the 10 genres that Billboard currently publishes song charts for. Just 10 genres of music. Gonna have 30 seconds to talk, and then we're gonna go to Nate for his answer. Go.
I am so dumb and I haven't played this in so long. I just realized that we all have a rollover.
I'm
used
gonna
it already.
say rap, rock, country, pop,
Country.
Pop,
Is
jazz.
there a
jazz,
there R&B?
hip hop,
Classical.
probably R&B. Yeah.
I think R&B.
Do they still do
Electronic or-
soul chart? Or is that
What's that?
R&B now?
A what chart?
Time.
Soul.
So keep in mind that these are just ranked in order of how well I figure they're known. So the easiest ones are worth the least amount of money. Nate, you are first.
I think some of the first ones that come to mind are going to be in the first 3. I'm going to say jazz. It's got to be on there. Probably not the lowest. Okay.
Number 6 is jazz. Very good. $3. Tom.
I'm gonna wimp out and just do an easy one, just your rock.
Yeah, rock / alternative. $1.
Oh, they
Allie.
combine those? That's
They do,
offensive.
yeah.
I'm also gonna go easy and just say country because I know they do a country one.
Number 3 is country. $150.
Yeah, like Beyonce.
Lady
MK.
Gaga.
I don't know if they combine them, but hip hop and R&B.
They do combine them. That's one chart. Number 4 answer for $2. R&B / hip hop. And Carmen.
I'm gonna go pop.
Yeah, adult / pop. Number 1, 50 cents. Very good. Now we hand it over to our audience. Jared, you're first. What do you got?
I forgot. I was supposed to be thinking about this.
You can talk it out loud with Joe if you want, since you're the only 2 ones in the audience.
But if I miss it, then Joe gets a chance to answer?
No, if you missed it, it's just the end.
Oh, yes. Let's collaborate then.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see.
Do you think classical's up there? Or is that
For Billboard?
he publishes?
I mean, it's all covers.
I mean, yeah, they got the main genres.
Trying to do country.
Because I don't think
Would there be like soul, something like that?
Let's Go Soul. Yes.
Soul. Not its own genre on the charts anymore. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at what is. We have dance / electronic,
Oh, yeah.
Latin,
Makes
Is Christian up there? Yeah.
Christian, yeah,
Mhm.
world,
Who's Christian?
The Enya
Yep.
category.
and holiday, which they only
Christian
do.
Bale
Oh.
releasing a lot of albums.
Like Monster
Christian
Mash.
Bale, yeah. All right, moving on. Name the highly acclaimed film by its 1/2 star review by a Letterboxd user. Really all that for a fucking sled? More
I
like
love
The
some
Wizard
of
of
these.
Mid. The CGI is bad, the set design is bad, the cinematography is bad. I genuinely do not know how this movie was greenlit. The only good thing that came out of this franchise was the Lego games. Look at me, I'm a chimpanzee running around doing monkey things on the earth. Stanley Kubrick is a nerd. The movie was 118
Spoiler
minutes
alert.
long and I didn't see a single lamb. The shark was
Didn't see
homophobic.
that one before.
Replaced Daniel Kaluuya's character with me in this movie, and it perfectly describes the daily oppression I face as a Spy Kids 3 fan. Whoever wrote the script has never interacted with a human being. How can someone say yeah and geez that much? How TF is he narrating when he's dead? 0 stars. This movie was longer than his hands. All right, 30 seconds to talk. Then we go to Tom for his answer. Think about the dumbest people on the internet and the kind of movies they would give bad reviews to. Go.
That's me.
1 is Citizen Kane. 2
Yeah.
is either The Wonderful Wizard of Oz or The Great and Powerful Oz. 3 is
Those are
Lego
different.
Movie.
Are we,
It-
are you
What do
sure?
you
it
mean
is?
Lego
I'm
movie?
thinking is 2001.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay, then is it
think-
Planet of the Apes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably. Number 5
Oh,
is
Silence of the
Silence of the
Lambs.
Lambs.
Jaws.
Jaws.
The shark
Jaws.
Jaws.
Time. Okay. And Tom, you are first.
I'm gonna go with the $6 answer is Jaws.
The shark was homophobic, apparently, and Jaws. Very good. $6. I'm not sure if they're saying that it ate gay people or didn't eat gay people, but apparently it's homophobic. All right. It
I think
doesn't
you're-
welcome all people in a bigger boat. Allie.
I'm gonna swing big again, and I really think the number 9 question is The Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense. Good guess. Not the one they're reviewing there. No.
No, the
MK.
dead kid wasn't narrating.
I'm gonna swing for the fences and say 10 is Edward Scissorhands.
Scissorhands. Good guess. Not the one they're reviewing either, though. Carmen.
I'm gonna go safe and go the 118 Silence of the Lambs. Just not didn't see
Very
a
good.
single lamb.
Silence of the Lambs. They didn't see a single lamb in the movie. $5. And Nate.
Oh, I think I know 8. I sure don't know 9 or 10. 7, I'm iffy. But I think now you're making me second guess number 3 too. I think the safe one is number 4 is 2001: A Space Odyssey.
2001: A Space Odyssey is right. Very good. $4. Now we go to our audience. Joe. Jared, you can talk it out.
So Jared, I was thinking that 8 is probably Fargo. What do you think?
I didn't know, but now you say it, yeah, I think so.
So we could go big for that one and see if it's right, but if you have a different one you want to
I
say.
mean, I think we know the first 3,
Yeah.
and then 7, I'm pretty sure is Get Out.
So we can answer until we get one wrong. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, so we could say the easier ones first if you want to do that.
So one is Citizen Kane.
Yep.
Right.
$1.
Oh, so 2 is
Would the author of that review be that stupid?
Have you seen these other reviews?
I mean, is that
I read
CGI.
again. The
Is that
shark
just the
was
Wizard of Oz?
Wizard of Oz is right. Yes, the CGI in 1939.
Oh.
The CGI was amazing in that movie,
Yeah.
relatively.
Yeah.
3 I feel like could be more than one thing, so I'm a little hesitant on that one too.
Yeah,
But
okay, so jump up.
yeah, let's say 8 is Fargo.
Fargo. Yeah. Geez, you're right. $8.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'll say
geez. Oh,
7 is Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah.
Jeez.
And then
Give a guess
3.
for one of the remaining
Think-
ones. You
I
made
was thinking
$18
Star
so
Wars.
far.
Star Wars.
Star Wars is right. Very good. The only
Okay.
good thing was the Lego. Take a swing
Yeah,
for
actually-
9 or 10.
I actually thought of Star Wars before the Lego
you have a
movie
guess
because my
on
kids
9
played
or
that
10?
nonstop for like
I don't.
weeks on
I'm
end.
out to sea on 9 and 10. I can't even think of a movie where the narrator's dead.
I feel like when I hear 9, I'm gonna remember it, but
And when I think about characters with long hands, they're not in critically acclaimed movies.
Well,
Only
you're in
other
luck because
hands
this one
I
got
can
half a
think of
star.
is the hot dog fingers from Everything Everywhere All the
I
Time.
thought of that too, but then that was
Yeah,
her.
I thought of
That was a she.
All right.
Yeah.
No guess for 9 or 10.
I
Okay.
don't.
How TF is he narrating when he's dead? 0 stars. Sunset Boulevard. And the movie was longer than his hands. Nosferatu.
Oh,
It's not a long movie.
It's not, but it's silent, so that feels long. All right, in the bank at the end of that round, $67. Here are the totals. Talk it out. What do we think? See if we can find a cheater.
I just don't know who to be suspicious of.
Remember, keep in mind, Tom is welcome to accuse, but he does not get to vote this round. He lost that
that's
right by
true.
picking up the ball. Yeah.
It's hard. I feel like Tom and Nate are the obvious answers, but they also are they always have this much money. They always know the hard answers,
Right.
even when they're not the cheaters. So
Nate, defend
I'm not
yourself.
even the one banging down the 10 pointers like Tom. But
Yeah, but I mean, on one of them, the 10 pointer one was a basketball question.
yeah, I think that's
On the other one,
very
it
knowable.
was a movie that came out, when I was in high school. So
Tom,
The
Nate,
Steph
do you want to
Curry one I
accuse
didn't know,
anybody?
but sounded familiar once you said it.
Want to throw out any accusations yourselves? All right, I need the four of you to please lock in your votes because Tom cannot vote, but you still will vote for him if you want to. Lock in your votes. All right, votes
The shark
are
was not
in.
it.
See if we have found a cheater. Unfortunately, Tom has lost the right to vote this round. So there's only four of you. Nate, we'll start with you. Who'd you say?
I led with the knives out for Caesar while he couldn't vote and voted for Tom.
One against Tom. Carmen.
Simply alphabetical, Nate.
Hey. MK.
Happy Women's Month. I said Carmen.
All right, Allie, who'd you say?
he was trying to deflect too bad, so I said Nate.
That is two for Nate, and that is enough. I'm sorry, Nate, you have been voted out. Moment of truth, Nate. Were you a cheater?
It's a real shame because I was a cheater.
He was a cheater. Nicely done, everyone. You have found the first cheater of March Cheatness, and your full $67 stays in the bank. We
I
will
knew
be
it would
right
be
back.
Allie.
Nicely
Like-
done, who?
Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal March Cheatness. Before the break, the first cheater of March was voted out. There could be another cheater in the game, could be another two, three. You could all be cheaters, or you could have found the only cheater in the game. So, Tom, Allie, MK, Carmen, here's where it gets interesting. Now that you have voted a cheater out, you have the option to vote as your vote for no cheater. If all four of you vote no cheater and you're wrong, money's cut in half as usual, and a random honest player leaves the game. If you do that and you're right, no one leaves the game, and I'll add $50 to the bank. So it's a big risk, but a potential big reward if all four of you correctly vote no cheater. Keep that in mind. You have that option for the rest of the game tonight because you have voted a cheater out. But you could just keep continuing voting players out, hoping you find cheaters and keeping all your money. We got two more rounds to play tonight, so let's keep going here. Name the 10 best animals to see at the San Diego Zoo according to Thrillist. 30 seconds to talk about it. Then we're going to go to MK for her first answer. Go.
I think you
How
just go.
specific? How specific do you have to be? Like, can you say monkey, or does it have to be like the specific monkey?
These are, I would say, these are a little specific. Like, but I'll
You
let
need
you
to
know.
know
if
his
you need to
middle
be more
name.
specific. Yeah. I'll let you know if you need to be more specific.
Like orangutan,
Yes,
chimpanzee.
that would be fine. Orangutan would be fine. Yeah.
Like Mickey Dolenz.
Middle name Marcus.
I think you just go with the standards of,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. MK, you're first.
Let's go elephants.
Elephant, number two. Very good. $1. Carmen.
Gonna go crazy. Giant panda. Do they have pandas? Do they have pandas?
They do.
here?
Giant panda number 4, $2.
Four.
Tom.
Let's go with gorilla.
Gorilla number 5, $2.50. Allie.
I'm gonna go with chimpanzee because they're the most fun
They are fun.
of the
Not
monkey.
on the board, no. Back to MK.
Polar bears?
Polar bears. Yeah, number 6. $3. Carmen.
Cheetah.
Cheetah. Does not make the board, no. Tom.
Let's go with tiger.
Tiger is number 8, $4 for you. And one more from Allie.
I'll try lion.
Lion, yeah, very good. Number 9. Did a Dorothy write this? Okay, audience's
Yeah,
turn.
lion,
And
tiger, two
Nate,
bears.
you get to go. Nate, give me an answer you think is on the board to build the audience bank.
I'm gonna say flamingo.
Flamingo, good guess, but not on the board. Let's see what was.
Well,
Number
I like
1,
them.
red panda.
Oh,
Yep.
How is that?
Bonobo, koala, giraffe.
Interesting.
Giraffe was
I
my
thought-
second guess.
I thought for sure penguins would be there.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Name the book, movie, or TV show by its Antichrist character. Damien Thorne, Sabrina Spellman, Randall Flagg, Shift the Talking Ape, the potential child of Kevin Lomax and Christabella Andreoli, Nikolai Carpathia, Adrian Woodhouse, Michael Langdon, Adam Young, and Earl Grundy. 30 seconds, then we'll go to Carmen for her first answer. Go.
Okay, I know 3 of these. Damien Thorne is the Omen. Randall Flagg is the Stand. Nikolai Carpathia is Left Behind.
Number
Rest of
2
them, no chance.
is the New Adventures of Sabrina or the Something Adventures of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
Is the new one only? I mean, I no help with this.
I don't think it's the old one, but it's like
Time. Okay.
got a longer title.
Carmen, you were first.
I'm hoping Michael Langdon for American Horror.
That is right. American Horror Story. Very good. $8, Carmen.
That's an awesome show.
Nikolai Carpathia, and I'm ashamed to admit that I've read these books, but he's from the Left Behind series.
Yes, the Christian apocalyptic horror, and by horror I just mean how they're written. Left Behind, $6. Allie.
I am going to be honest and say I know none of these, so I'm going to roll over to Carmen.
Okay, back to Carmen.
That is not nice.
That's for the vote. Thanks for the vote.
I really don't know many of them. I love American Horror Story. I am going to say, I don't know which one is Damien Thorne, The Omen.
Omen is right. Very good. $1. MK.
It's not a 10, but number 9 is Good Omens by Neil
Good
Gaiman
Omens
and
is right.
Terry Pratchett. It is
Wow.
an
Very good.
amazing book. I love it so much.
Yeah,
Very
it
good.
is.
All right, that's everyone wants, so we're back to Carmen.
Again?
Yep, because you got rolled over too.
Oh Lord. Do I have a rollover? I used it, right?
No, you used it.
Zut alors. I don't know. Adrian Woodhouse. I don't know. I'm just gonna pass.
Pass? Okay.
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, the only one I'm absolutely sure about, Randall Flagg, is from The Stand.
Yeah, The Stand and other works of Stephen King. Very good. Allie.
I will, I guess, rely on MK and say Sabrina Spellman is from the The New Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or
That's fine. Yeah, it's called technically
Okay.
The Chilling Adventures
Chill-
of Sabrina, but I'll take it. It's only for $2. Very good. And MK.
I have no idea, so I'll just say number 5 is The Haunting at Hill House. I don't know.
Haunting of Hill House. No, sorry, but very good round. Time for the audience to weigh in here, and Jared is first.
I'm so mad because I'm racking my brain about number 10. I can picture him. It's a stupid movie. I'm pretty sure only Colin and I have ever seen, but I don't know the title of it. I do know 5 is The Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, very good. The Devil's Advocate. The devil wants those two to make the Antichrist in that movie. Joe, you're up.
Can we still collaborate with the audience?
Yeah, go for it. Talk it out.
Do either of you have another guess?
Yeah, I am sure that I know 4, and I think I know 7. So if you don't know any, I'll give you one.
Okay, yeah.
4 is from the Chronicles of Narnia. It was in the last book.
Yeah,
Was
Chronicles of Narnia is a
monkey.
series, very good.
Was it 8?
The Last Battle. Yep.
Cool.
All right, and now
Chronicles of
Nate
Narnia.
is
I think Adrian Woodhouse is the baby in Rosemary's Baby.
yeah, that's correct. Rosemary Woodhouse's son is Adrian, $7. Do we have a shot at number 10? Anybody in the audience? It is the Anna Kendrick classic Rapture Palooza. Very
Could not
impressive
think
round,
of
though. I'm
that
going to tally
title for the life of me.
Okay, MK, the Good Omens. Have you seen the series on Hulu?
Yes, I've seen the first season, but the second season I was kind of losing interest in.
Yeah,
But the
Oh,
first
really?
season is good.
who plays Adam Young?
I don't know, just some kid probably.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
It's just a 12-year-old boy and
Right.
just the
Right.
nuns getting them
Right,
mixed
and
up
he's
and
got
everything.
these his little gang that follows him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, very good round. In the bank at the end of that round, $113. You once again voted cheater out. You will keep all of that. But of course, there might not even be a cheater in the game. So to successfully vote no cheater, you have to all vote no cheater, give up your vote. If even one person votes, you will be voting someone out of the game. So talk it out, see what you think, and then cast your votes.
This sounds terrible, but I kind of want to vote Tom out just so it's 3 women.
Let's do it.
I'm in.
I
I'm
mean,
in.
he
Y'all
does
are.
have the highest score. And
I know.
he's
I mean, he's smart. He always has
consistently
the
in
highest
double
score,
digits.
but still,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's Women's History Month. Let's just do it. Vote Tom out.
Okay, I'm in.
I'm in.
Sorry, Tom. I know you're a big supporter of women, and we love you for it.
We still love you, Tom.
When else do we get to play with all girls, though?
This is the women's wrongs portion
Colin,
of the game.
do we even need to go through the embarrassment of?
We do because it's the rules. You have to defend yours.
I mean,
But you
I'm
never
just,
know when. Well, somebody could be bluffing too and plan to vote something else, so you never know. But I'm in.
I'm in.
Closing arguments, Tom.
Yeah, defend yourself, Tom.
This is your
Yeah,
opportunity to say that you're.
It's too late to defend myself. It's I
This is your
feel like
woman in the past life or
That's
in a
what I was going
future
to say.
life.
That's your opportunity to say that you're in touch with your feminine side, so we can't vote you out.
That's what makes
feel
me
like,
feel guilty.
Thomas More standing before the House of Commons. You know, there's nothing I can say. You know,
Instead of
Anybody else?
losing half your bank, you'll only lose 84 cents for the dollar. May the
Oh,
four of you to
I
please
already
lock in
voted,
your
yeah.
vote. See who we're not taking into the final round tonight, or if we have decided there is no cheater, we're going to gamble, add some money to the pot. All right, Tom, we'll start with you. What'd you say?
I went with MK for leading the revolution against me.
So we will be voting someone out this round. Okay, Allie.
I went with Tom.
Okay, MK.
I said Tom, and I want nothing more to be revolutionary. So that's a high compliment.
And Carmen.
They say the third time is a charm.
3 for Tom. He has been voted out of the game. I'm sorry. Tom, we have to know. Were you a cheater?
I was not the cheater. I really knew these things.
Bad news is you've lost half your bank and you're down to 56.50. We'll be right back for the final round of tonight's Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to the final round of the first semifinal of Lie, Cheat, and Steal, March Cheatness. Before the break, another honest player did get voted out of the game, meaning we're down to 59.50. One cheater has been caught tonight, so our players do have the option to vote no cheater in this final round. I can guarantee after this round, 2 players will be moving on to our finals if they successfully vote no cheater. All 3 of them will be moving on to our finals, so there is a gamble here. 2 questions to go. Last chance to add some money to your bank tonight. Here we go. First question of the round. In the 10 U.S. states with the most biblical place names. So just in the order of how many they have. If there's a tie, I just went alphabetical. 30 seconds to talk about it, and then we will go to Allie for her first answer. Go.
Probably old states and southern states.
Definitely Bible Belt. Although
Texas.
the one outlier that I thought of just now is Utah. Like I feel like Utah has, with all the the Mormonism,
Yeah.
that's probably a pretty likely one. But everything else I've thought of is in the Bible Belt.
California just is huge and has so
That's
many
true.
cities.
And New York has a lot of cities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Allie, you were first. Give me a state with a lot of biblical names.
I finally get to go first. I'm going to go with my state, which is North Carolina.
North Carolina has 8, and it is number 8. Very good. $4 for you, MK.
I'm gonna say California for size.
California, good guess, but is not on the board. No.
Wow.
Carmen.
Okay.
Size does not matter. I'm gonna try Pennsylvania.
That's
Yeah,
probably
Pennsylvania,
that's
it has a lot of religious people who founded it. It's number 4, and they have 10. Very good. $2.
Yeah.
Is
Back to
bird in
Allie.
hand. Isn't there a bird? Sorry.
There's a bird in hand. Yes, yeah.
Is that a biblical name or is that just a weird name?
It's not a biblical name, no, but it's a fantastic name. Yeah.
I am not. I really want to try Utah. I feel like Utah has to be up there.
That's what I would have thought too because of all the Mormonism, but no, Utah is not there.
That is surprising.
Yeah, MK.
I guess let's go New York then.
Yeah, New York, very good. A lot of those ones that have been around longer had a lot of religious people founding them, and they got to make the names for them. $1. One more from Carmen.
That's a clue.
I'm gonna try, because if you put it together, I'm gonna try Maryland, like Maryland.
Maryland, not on the board. No.
It was a
All right.
stretch.
Audience, most recent is Tom.
I'm gonna try. I'm between 2 states. I'm gonna go with Virginia.
Virginia.
Original
No,
colonies.
sorry. Take a look what made the board. We'll go in descending order here. Indiana has 6. There's a bunch that have 6, so that was just a tie. Georgia, Maine has 8.
Huh.
Illinois has 8. Ohio has 9. Connecticut has 11. Number
Massachusetts.
1, Arkansas has
Oh,
30.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Man, they didn't
Yes,
have to go
half
that
the
hard.
towns are named.
Unintended. Gee.
They
Final
probably
question of the
want
night.
to have Jesus Christ in Arkansas.
See how much we're taking into the final game.
Every
And
time
the
they would
first
propose a
sequel-
name, somebody would go, "No, that word's not in the Bible."
Yes. Name the first sequel to these children's books. Horton Hatches the Egg, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, The Cat in the Hat, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Winnie the Pooh, Anne of Green Gables, Mary Poppins, Beezus and Ramona, and Bambi, A Life in the Woods. 30 seconds, then we go to MK. Go.
I wish I knew Beezus and Ramona because I loved those books as a kid. I'm pretty sure it's Horton Hears a Who, and then Through the Looking Glass, and then after that,
Maybe number 5 is Return to Oz?
you said it earlier though. You said something about
No, that was a
the
movie.
Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's true. Return to Oz.
Time. Okay. We are going to start with MK.
Let's go number 5, Return to Oz.
Return to Oz was the movie sequel, but not the book sequel. Sorry.
Okay.
Carmen.
I was never a child. I'm gonna go with the dollar Horton Hears a Who.
Horton Hears a Who is right. $1. Allie.
The only one that I know, and I hope I'm right, is Through the Looking Glass.
Number 2 is Through the Looking Glass. Yes. MK.
I'm gonna go The Cat in the Hat Returns.
Not The Cat in the Hat Returns. I'm sorry. No.
What?
Carmen. No.
Oh my god, my life is a lie.
How about the Cat in the Hat comes back?
That's what it's called. The Cat in the Hat comes back.
Oh, of course it is.
And one more from Allie.
Oh my gosh. I really do not have a guess, honestly. I don't know.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right. Time to turn it over to the audience. And let's see. I think it is Nate's turn. If he's here. Nate.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm thinking. I want to say Anne of Greener Gables so badly, but the Gables are always greener on the other side of the sequel.
You can talk it out with your teammates if you like, see if anyone knows any of these.
Teammates, do you know any Winnie the Pooh? I feel it's like
I mean,
Four is,
I
I
don't know
think
if
is
it was
Charlie
the
and the Great
exact-
Glass Elevator is number 4. I
Glass
think.
oh yeah, the Great Glass Elevator. Yep.
That's
Okay.
right. Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator.
Yeah, I don't know. if
Charlie and
Anne
the
of
Pretty
Green
Good
Gables-
Glass Elevator.
Yeah.
I got a guess for 6, but if anyone is more certain than I am.
I have a guess for 9, but I'm not sure if I'm right.
Yeah, and I've got a guess for 7.
Okay, guess I'll just go with my guess then. Is 6 the House on Pooh Corner?
It is very good. The House at Pooh Corner, $6.
I thought it was the house something, but I didn't have the rest.
I thought that
Winnie
was
and
the
Pooh
first
are-
one, and then Winnie
It's
the
like
Pooh was the sequel.
The
That's
House
why I was
on 100
confused.
Acre Wood or something.
Joe.
Well, it's me.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna guess for number 9, Ramona Quimby, age 8.
No, sorry.
Oh, great guess.
Guess.
Good guess.
All right. Let's see. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The sequel was The Marvelous Land of Oz.
Was that Anne of Avonlea?
Yes, where's Susan and Neater? Anne of Avonlea. Mary Poppins comes back, just like the Cat in the Hat. Beezus and Ramona was Ramona the Pest. And the sequel to Bambi was Bambi's Children. All right, so in the bank at the moment we have $124. Very good. Take a look at your totals here. There we go. Keep your options in mind. You can all vote no cheater. If you do that and you are right, you will all go into the finals, and I will add $50 to the bank. If you're wrong, we cut that money in half. Random honest player leaves the game. Or you can vote somebody out. If a single player casts a vote, someone is leaving the game. So, talk it out. What do we think?
Okay, so here's my defense for no cheater. One, I don't think Allie. I believe her that she loves Beezus and Ramona, and if she knew that, she wouldn't not guess it. 2, I know that Carmen really likes Stephen King books. She did phenomenally in a Stephen King round one time. And so probably started reading hard books young and above children's level. And when I picked the numbers today, between 1 and 60. I tried to pick a number, but somebody else got it. And my thumb hit the wrong number. And I was like, oh, that's not what I was. But then I picked that number anyway, and it gave me that identity. And I was glad it gave me that identity. So I say we go no cheater because we have a big bank.
I am fine
And-
going no cheater. I was actually going to also suggest that, but then I didn't want to be the first one to speak up again. But I kind of felt the same way after those last two rounds. I don't know.
I'm fine with the no cheater, and I'm just totally laughing because MK is like reading me like a book. I'm looking at 5-year-old me reading Stephen King.
And I was reading Ramona and Beezus, and I don't remember it because I was 5 years old.
Any final thoughts before we cast the final vote of the night? Allie, MK, Carmen, send me those final votes. Allie, MK, and Carmen have cast their final vote. It's time to see what happens and who is moving on to our Lie, Cheat, and Steal finals. Before that, I have an interesting audience vote here to cover. They made a big wager. They put $30 on an honest player being voted out. We'll see if they're right. A lot riding on it. Allie, MK, Carmen, it all comes down to this. Let's start with MK, who led the charge there. Did you vote for someone or say no cheater?
I said no cheater. We had a
One for
big
no
bank and
cheater. All right,
I had
Carmen.
reasons.
No cheater.
2 for no cheater. If all 3 of you have gone no cheater, we're going to see how this works. Allie, did you vote for
We're gonna-
somebody?
We're gonna see what happens. I said a little piece of me that watches too much Survivor wants to vote somebody out just to be a backstabber, but I can't do that tonight, so I voted no cheater.
No cheater. It is unanimous. So we are playing for it right
Solidarity.
now. So if you are right, not only will all 3 of you move on, not only will you take $124 into our final round, I will add $50 to it because you took a chance. And if you do that, and all 3 of you move on, you will have to pick new numbers at the beginning of next game because we will all know your identities. That is the one downfall is some of you could become cheaters. But if you are wrong, we cut that bank in half. An honest player leaves the game, and only 2 of you and $62 go into the finals. Big difference here. Allie, MK, Carmen, you all said no cheater. Felt pretty confident about it. Nate was voted out tonight as a cheater. Was he the only cheater in the game? Allie, MK, Carmen. Welcome to the final round. All 3 of you, you are all honest players, and you have taken yourselves into our finals.
Nice.
What a way to start March Cheatness. Now, like I said, you will all have to pick new identities at the beginning of our finals because
Oh my.
we all know you have revealed yourselves to be honest players, but that is a very impressive game. That's pretty much as perfectly as you can play it.
Oh my god.
170.
Girl power.
Happy Women's yes, Happy
Yes.
Women's Month.
So you 3
Women's
can keep making
solidarity.
bets during the next 2 games, but in
I
3
love it.
weeks, we will see the 3 of you in our Lie, Cheat, and Steal finals. Next week, another 7 players are going to step up and test their luck at Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We will see you then.
Well, we didn't vote for every Tom, Dick, and Harry, but we did vote for every Tom.
How's the moon, Nate?
Is Kate Middleton there?
I was looking just behind over there.
Yeah, over those
I
mountains.
realized yesterday after I made the Kate Middleton category, I should have made it just the first 10 locations of the Carmen Sandiego song. But I'd already gone to the trouble of making the first 10 photoshops, and I wasn't going to do